Hello everyone, my name is Arkham. Welcome back to another figure review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Nendoroid Mitsuri KANROJI from Demon Slayer. It has been a while, a very long time since I've reviewed an Nendoroid, so I have a couple in my backlog that I'm going to be making videos on. Some of them are going to be in pairs, some of them are going to be singular like these ones. So without further ado, let's take a look at her and see what she comes with. Alright, so here we have Nendoroid Mitsuri in all of her tiny glory. So, just going on the aesthetic first, she looks really good. I'm quite surprised that they were, again, Nendoroids are such an amazing invention because they're able to capture a lot of detail in such a small form. And I understand that that's mostly what like action figures and all that kind of stuff are meant to be. But again, Nendoroids, with their style and chibi nature, I think they do a really good job. Like, the face looks great. The fading between the green, the transition between the green and the pink looks beautiful. There's like a hint of sort of yellow to help it transition better, not only on the tips of the hair, but also on the back as well. Seems to be the exact same green that she used for her stocking, so it looks good. Now, articulation. This one is much more articulated than I actually anticipated. So, starting off with the head, Nendoroids are not the most articulated figures in anywhere really, but she has an articulated ponytail in the back and ponytails that are articulated as well on the sides. You can pop them off pretty easily if you want to like get some better range of movement or whatnot. So pop this back in, see if I can. There we go. Okay, so you can do that. You can move them a little bit, not the greatest. You will pop them out if you put too much pressure on them, as you saw. They do have the arms rotation. You can move them forward that much, but with the head obtruding it, and backwards that much. They do have that little bicep swivel and the wrist swivel if you want to use those. I don't know what the issue with mine is, but the arms are not connected the greatest, so there is that. There is no sort of ab crunch or any of that kind of stuff because these are small. Nendoroids are very small. They're smaller than my palm. So legs splits that much, forward and backward that much. Not the most, but again, it's a Nendoroid. You're not gonna expect great articulation. That's what Figma and other franchises like SH Figuarts are meant for. So now that we've looked at that, we're gonna look at the accessories. And honestly, it's a little weird how they did it. So let's look at that real quick. Alright, so for the accessories, as you can see, there is a lot more than what the box showed. So something weird that they started doing this, I think it's just to save on packaging for just Nendoroids as a whole. They started including the legs and arms and all that kind of stuff and other accessories in packages like this, like in these little bags. Otherwise, they would have to make the box slightly bigger to make these all fit in the plastic for the box or for the figure itself. It's a nice addition that they do this now. I think it saves them on cost and a little bit of plastic, but again, this is just more plastic on top of plastic, so I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's a nice way of saving on both space and like their own expenses and all that kind of stuff. I have no issue. But the other accessories are like displayed on the front of the box. These are just these were like put together with the base of the figure. Now, the other accessories, just like 3 different arms, 1 hand, and then 1 additional leg, just for a different pose. This is how they work around articulation and getting different poses for Nendoroids. Now, The faces, she does have a blushing expression, which I think looks really great overall. If I can get a great focus on it. Come on, focus. There we go. I think it looks good. Let me lower this down a little bit. I think it looks really good overall. She has a excited expression, not so much angry, but it's like a really determined expression that she does a lot throughout the anime and the manga. And of course the base expression, which is her just smiling. We do have the additional neck joint peg that Good Smile always includes in their Nendoroids. A hand for, I think this is not a rice ball. I think this is mochi. You can correct me on the comments if I'm wrong with that, because I do not remember what it comes with. And she does come with her sword. You can't take it out because it's just the blade meant to be attached to the side of the figure. It does have a little peg on the side. It's very small. You can barely see it. You can see it right here. There's the peg. Now, you may be wondering where to put that. So you go to the figure right here, raise her arm up a little bit, and you have the peg on the side of the figure. Now, just attach it easily sideways so it works with her actual dress, and it looks good. Sadly, there's no like just based like push down section of her little outfit. It's kind of weird. And then just push down that hand and it looks good. Now, she does have the sort of bent blade, the lasso blade that she uses for her own technique. It looks really elegant. It's hard plastic. So if you have this, be careful on how you use it because it is not bendable at all and it might break really easily. It does feel like very brittle plastic. So if you put any amount of pressure, it will snap. Now, that is all that, again, Nendoroids come with. And honestly, not a bad price for, not bad for a figure like this. It's, again, very odd that they included the accessories in the separate bag. That's perfectly fine by me. I have no issue with it. But, honestly, it's an overall good figure. For Nendoroids, it's honestly really good. So, as my final thoughts, final score, whatever, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. The reason for it is because it comes with a lot of accessories, which is also always great. The figure seems to be not as finicky as I dreaded from it, so it might be easy to pose. You'll see the posing images that I put throughout this end section of the video, showcasing the amount of poses that you guys can get from her. The price for her is actually not bad. She was around $50, I believe. She is 6,900 yen in Japan. She's no longer available in any website, so she is selling for nearly twice the amount that she was released as. So if you get her for a really good price or you see her for a really good deal, I would say go for it because you're probably not going to find one, and it's probably going to be a while until they reissue her. So that's just my 2 cents on that situation. I was lucky enough to actually get her pre-order. She came with a couple of stickers from that month. That's a whole separate thing. They don't come with her for her and everything, but they're nice nonetheless. So yeah, 9 out of 10. I do wish there was another like sort of sad expression. More expressions for Nendoroids would be great as always. They might sell it later down the line as a separate bundle with other facial expressions, and I hate that, but I probably won't get it as a separate bundle. So yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think about this figure in the comments. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you have it? If you have it, how have you post the figure? Do you have it out? Do you have it in package? All that kind of stuff. What do you think about the blister package not showcasing all of the accessories? I would like to know your thoughts on that. But yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.